All right, this is another attempt at the pacifist start. So unfortunately, barricades don't funnel anything but runners. So any enemy will just walk into a barricade and then attack it. They will not be funneled by it. So we have them coming from this side. So this time what I'm going to try, we're going to put our heroes over here. Let's make sure we have at least one hero that... All right, looks like Raquel here, who is a marksman, an alcoholic, and buff. Okay, so the alcoholic is only going to be reducing our resistance. So that's going to be... She's going to be the only one that survives. So let's dismiss the other two. I believe their gear gets automatically taken off, right? Yes. Okay, good. So let's see. So all we want is to be as durable as possible for this first night. So you have the armor with less movement. That's fine. These heavy greaves. Health versus mana. I'll take mana in this case, I think. Don't need the extra AP. Another shield. If we can go one-handers. I mean, we want rifle and poison staff, I think. Yeah, so the ballistas fire first, for sure. That is something that we are trying to utilize. But it doesn't cause them to funnel. It just slows them down, right? Which I guess, you know, somewhat similar concepts, but yeah, you can't really concentrate enemies is what I was getting at. Let's build our shop just so we can see what we have on offer. There's a cheap rifle. We like that. And there's a cheap druid staff too. Sure. I think I'll buy both those and I'll probably save my money. It's a little bit of a shame that that means we're not getting any shields for kind of body blocking, but I think that's just par for the course. Let's see, any other things that would be of value to us? The mana crystal was a good get. Do I roll a bit for a mana crystal? That's a pretty unlikely roll to get, but we'll give it 2 tries. And then I'll buy this and then we'll save our money. So my plan this time around is to get better ballista efficiency by putting them on this trailing edge. There we go. And then we'll get this one upgraded, which is our bad side. Yeah, this is our bad side. So we'll get those 2 upgraded. So the idea is this time around, we're going to be killing enemies that are closer to our circle, but we're always going to be getting the double taps from them. Temple and mana altar to increase permanent stats. I think they take up too much space. I think that's the only problem with them. And I think it's a relatively, I mean, it's a relatively minor increase in max mana. So I'm not sure it's worth the roll on it. We'll start out with this. Let's just give this a go. We do have a mana potion, which is worth equipping. But yeah, there's the other thing that is interesting is one of these times we're going to get the... Hold on, and then I want to start over here so that I can immediately start utilizing our snare. Our various snares. I like seeing runners. I like seeing lumberjacks too, honestly. So see something like this. I think we don't want to snare them until they get closer to us. Ooh. Our movement is horrifically bad. That's going to be interesting. so now we can, I think... Let's see, our kill zone is like here. So I don't actually think we can... This is 2 mana. This is 2 mana. All right. Yeah, we need to let things... If we're not attacking things with the ballista, we're not doing any work at all. So we gotta be snaring things as they reach the ballista zone, or we're not gonna have any good luck at all. I think this is gonna be a tough one. Yeah, tell me about it. There's a real danger, to be sure. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm trying to stagger enemies. I mean, the rifle hits so weakly. I'm not that concerned about it. But what I'm thinking is if I can create a bit of separation. So not everybody is coming in at the same time. That may be the play. You start with, I think 450 on this one, if I recall correctly. Now, the problem is you're in range, but this guy's not in range. So we need to let this guy go, but we need to slow this guy down. That guy we can body block. So I think we slow these guys down, body block this guy, and then the hope is, with these back here is that they are going to have more opportunity to overlap their fire. But boy, there are a lot of enemies on the map, aren't there? All right, well, that's all we get. The good news is, I mean, I think I want to be here. Actually, I think I want to be here. I'll pop my stone skin potion. I was really hoping we were going to get 100% coverage there. We're also running out of mana at an alarming rate. Now I'm a little concerned we're potentially going to get some kills here. So I need to be chilly. But you're seeing a little bit more of why I put the ballistas on the back edge here, because now every ballista shot generally is getting is securing 2 kills. I feel like I'm just burning mana here, unfortunately. Like, the snares don't feel like they're moving the needle quite as much as I wanted them to. This freaking Conga line is the stuff of nightmares. Now, if I move to here, I think this is the side that's more vulnerable because we have more ballistas along this side, so we'll do that. Yeah, I think that was the correct decision. I hate that these runners prioritize the last spell over other things. Let's see. All right, well, we're staying alive. This runner is invincible. His name is Larry, and yeah, he's ruining everything. So I'm starting to think that a mana crystal might be a really clutch pickup. I kind of feel like I should move away from this guy. No. Yeah, actually, okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump over him, and I'm actually going to move to here. No, no one's going to end up on the far side of me, are they? They might. We'll try that. So you have 4 tall ballistas with 2 ballistas firing twice a turn for a total of 6 shots. Wouldn't it be better to have 4 short and 1 tall ballista all upgraded to fire twice? We will try that next time, Lux, if because that sounds like a very reasonable thought, because I don't think that the magic circle, yeah, the magic circle doesn't block vision. The only issue is the ballistas wouldn't be able to shoot over the shop, so the shop is potentially in the way. But that's, you know, not to say that it isn't worth considering. These guys, I'm a little concerned about, though. Now, we can do some damage here if we're careful. 93. So on a crit, it's doing 140. So we can't get the kill here. We can't hit this guy again without causing problem. Tull does have more damage, it's true. Yeah, we may need to go to 3 heroes as well. That's another another lever that we have at our disposal. The splitters dying there, though, is big money, for sure. Now, 140. Technically, these armoreds don't die to a single shot, it looks like, no matter how well we roll. No, our crit is 194 on them. That would be a kill. Okay, so I think we're out of luck. I think for the moment, I'm going to come over here because I think we still have better coverage on this side. So I'll put myself in this little corner. Yep, that was perfect. I want to be taking these hits here. I should be doing that. The Conga line continues. They're just kind of queuing up though, which is what I was hoping for. I think we've reached equilibrium. Stun may be better, but I think we'd need a perk for stun to be better. Right? Like, I don't think stun is just innately better. But I think we're also okay. Maybe. I do eventually need the ballistas to kill the splitters that are stacking up over here. Can we hit the splitter? Crit is going to do 81. Okay, that's safe. This guy here, yeah, we can hit him as well. What's the crit on this one? Crit's 153, can't do that. All right, we tried. We need to be softening up the splitters, it seems, for sure. Yeah, the line is doing a lot of work for us, to be sure. Okay, so 140. That's safe. Is 140 still safe? 140 is still safe. Okay. And then over here, 81. Is this still safe? 94? Yeah, this is still safe. Okay. Hit ourselves with that, and then... All right. We may run into the problem where we're killing the enemies on too few tiles, so we may not get as many corpse mountains as we want, which would be hilarious. 140, still safe. 81, no, 94 is our max, so we can hit you with that. And then 94 is our max, you're at 99. That's safe. Yeah, so my assumption was, and we are taking a bit of damage, but that's okay. But my assumption was, until these two guys get taken care of, I'm going to let the line continue to proceed. But my assumption was that moving the ballistas was going to make a big difference because it means we take advantage of sea engineer a bit more, which is good. Now, if these splitters would just die, that would be fantastic. But no, we're going to have to keep tanking them. This is why sturdiness is so important. I shudder to think how it would have been otherwise. But that right there, kids, that's how you take care of Glintfine without any kills. And that's why we do it on the one hero. Getting up to level 5 here is a big thing. We got that beautiful skull with the 0. We lose a lot to our rank being bad, but I mean, what can you do? Now, this is a very interesting conundrum. So we got our 3 mountains, but we actually want to build we want to build our houses where these mountains are. So I'm going to have to figure out how to sneak them in. So let's see. If I go 1, 2, 3, yeah, that looks like it's right. So we'll put 1 here. I think we can get rid of this corpse, because I don't think we're going to be doing that much. And then we can put our second one here. We can scavenge this. The pacifist run is going. Oh, I'm not concerned about bulkies and twisted. Those are they're scarier than they come in few enough supply, and we can actually wail on them with our hero that I'm not super concerned about them. Let's see. So we still have one more house to build. I think we sneak it in here. Okay, so that looks decent. Do we want to... I think we want to do some of our low-level upgrades and just get... Yeah, we'll at least get ourselves all of the 40 upgrades done, because there's still plenty of these. Alright, I probably did one too many, because I don't think we have one more of the high-quality ones. So we'll just take that one instead. Alright. Okay, let's do Keon's level ups. I dismissed the wrong person? That's heartbreaking. Oh man. How'd I do that? I dismissed Rachel. And no one said anything until now? Or did I miss a message? So let's see. We could... I mean, this went so well. I don't know if I wanna mix it up, honestly. Do an in this early? I mean, we could try doing an in this early. Okay, we'll try and salvage it, but this is a huge waste of money. For the record. Yeah, and we need our one of our high levels to have defensive. Okay, hero works. This person can potentially work. They are also level 5. So we've only just lost a bunch of money, which I don't think we need that much money, so I'm okay with it. I mean, it is a good point. What else do we need money for? So let's see. So back protection seems like it could be just fine for the initial tanking here. Quick reload certainly has some allure. We also have the advantage that this person was out of mana. So Keon, you're the worst. Can't believe I dismissed the wrong person though. All right, so Salim, what's our plan with you? I kind of think back protection is probably the best, which is pretty bad. It's that or it's quick reload for like an extra pop of something. Is there a mana crystal in the house? No. Well, let's do our level up. Okay, so I think back protection. We don't have avid learner, which is a bummer, but defensive training is going to be good. We're not hitting things ever, Captain Nerd Rage, if we can avoid it. We can't take spiky counter. I think we go back for a quick reload, or we go for nimbleness. I guess dodge is quite good here too. Runic gift is good. Longer weapons could be useful at least. Field study, we're not going to be getting any kills, so there's no value there. We get mana shield is weirdly, I think, useful. Fortress Master is good. We still probably want Big Game Hunter. And then, like, Blessing. Yeah, Quick Reload versus Nimbleness. I mean, Quick Reload, it's only 3 times per night. It does Captain Nerd Rage, but not a lot. It's very nominal. If we look at it here, right, it's doing 29 to 37. That will eventually get big enough to be a problem, but... Grab those and grab Runic Gift, I think. Yeah, I don't think we need longer weapons right away. We don't necessarily need longer weapons at all. I would pivot. Do we have a hammer in the mix? We could use a power staff for getting some stuns also. Yeah, we'll probably keep level 1 weapons, Captain Nerd Rage. That is part of the plan. The power staff, the only problem with it is that stunning entrance... Yeah, it costs mana. We'll hold off on the hammer until next turn. The hammer is going to be super valuable, though, potentially. Stuns are going to be really good. We ideally... I think our ideal hero has the stun tree here. So that we can land some stuns, but we can take this, and this is the equivalent of that perk. We just don't have a way to enable it. I'm going to roll once, see if we get a hammer. We get a magic crystal. That's similarly awesome. So let's sell this. It also reduces our damage, which is epic. Yeah, dodginess would be good too. But so let's see. We could go heavy dodge. I want to pick up the stun here, even though we don't currently have a way to enable it, because I think that stun is one of the best things we can get here. XP gain, though, I think takes precedence over stun right now. Just because the more XP we get, the more value we're going to be getting out of things. And then I'll grab that there, and then over here we can go heavy dodge, right? There's kind of no reason not to. Resistance is good too. We already have a decent amount of block, Captain Nerd Rage, so I think it is worth, like, we'll take it in this case, but I think it's worth diversifying our stats, and I think dodge is very good for us. All right, so we will demolish. I also want to get rid of the barricades. Because this is the turn where I think we're going to hit critical mass, and we're not going to have to worry about things. Let's get all these upgraded first. Oh, this guy is weakling? Well, weakling is not minus damage, unfortunately, Captain Nerd Rage. But they don't have a lot of HP. I don't know. I think a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B is okay, Bruno, because you will occasionally take hits, but let's see. We got all of these upgraded, so let's get... I think our death ball will be sufficiently deadly. We're getting... This is the hardest side, so I'll start by putting... Put one there and maybe one here. All right. I think that's good enough for now. I agree. Anemic sounds much more on the nose. Okay, so let's this is going to be a good night for us, I think. We just have to be vigilant and avoid letting elites get into bad places. All right, despite the last